In this worldwide recession, one major economy is still growing, and only one, China's. President Obama met with China's president here in London yesterday, and look at this. Just 3 years ago, 3 of the top 5 banks in the world were American. Now, 3 are Chinese, and only 1 is American. The Chinese have become an economic powerhouse, and Barry Peterson reports the U.S. is literally in their debt.
China is roaring. It holds $1 trillion of U.S. government IOUs, more than any other country. The IOUs were loans to the U.S. that funded America's high-spending lifestyle. And if China stops loaning money, that lifestyle is doomed.
Average Americans are going to see a decline in their standard of living. We've simply squandered our wealth. We've been living beyond our means for years and borrowing to do it, and now we can't pay the bills.
A sign of China's rise, its prime minister recently lectured the U.S. like a first-world country nervous about the health of a third-world economy. I request the U.S., he said, to maintain its good credit and to guarantee the safety of China's assets. China has even pushed for dumping the dollar as a world currency and replacing it with something new and, they suggest, more trustworthy. China's economy is still small compared to the U.S., but as the U.S. shrinks, China is still booming and still on track for the long term.
They're thinking about a 40 or 50-year time span. It's quite clear at the end of that time that China will be certainly one of the 2 major economies in the world, with the U.S. being the other one.
What Americans aren't buying, made-for-export items from speakers to socks to sewing machines, are being snapped up here. And if at least China's economy is humming, that's good for the U.S.
This is one of the few remaining hope that we can prevent the global recession from plunging into a Great Depression.
But China has problems that could stunt its growth. With per capita income of only $3,000 a year, its own people aren't rich enough to buy all the products it once sold to the world. So many factories are shuttered. And an estimated 30 million are unemployed out of nearly 900 million workers. 6 million more of this year's college graduates crowd job fairs, fearful they may join the jobless. Still, with America's economic troubles, China sees the opportunity of becoming more important on the world stage. So that is why it is radiating a new confidence and acting more and more like the superpower it fully intends to be. Barry Peterson, CBS News, Beijing.